Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Man the Maker and welcome to another Let's Play series for Old World. That's right, we're going back in. I've had my mind on doing this for a little bit of time now, and space opened up on the channel. And you know we're doing it on the hardest difficulty possible. I've played it a little bit trying to do that, right? We've beaten the game once on a medium difficulty and we're going back in. I've tried it and I found some success. It's difficult, for sure. Let's go see why. I'm going to skip this for now. Next. Because what does the great offer? Well, you start with a lot less resources. You produce a lot less gold. You've got more discontent. The opponent level is competitive. They're more likely to declare war on you. Barbarian levels are just freaking out with a higher raid chance. Existing nations start with an average of 7 cities each. Yeah, that's a lot. I don't think they actually get any kind of bonuses beyond that, but that's plenty. I'm pretty sure that like having 7 cities to my 1 is going to be significant. Who know? I don't know if we can win. The strategy that came up with is basically formulated around surviving in the early game, and we're doing that by playing as Rome. And we're doing that because, first of all, just all cities get that flat +2 training per year, which is really going to help. But as well as Fabius family here, +2 per year, 25% additional training coming out when the city belongs to it, as well as Steadfast giving an additional 25% for his tribes, and we're probably gonna need that. So that's definitely what we're gonna start off with. And I think that's going to at least get us to a certain point. I don't know if we're going to be able to survive into the further game, but we're going with Rome, baby. We're going with Rome. One thing, previously, like I had just turned these on, but apparently the first time I played, we had beaten the game, but we didn't actually have a victory trigger, and it's because none of these were on. I am going to turn them on. Victory from acquiring the target number of VPs and 10 ambitions. This means the AI is going to be getting quite close to getting this quite early on, right? They start with 7 cities. They might need around 30 victory points, and they're going to be able to get it quick. I'm going to skip this because, I mean, I think at least half the number of target VPs, they're going to get there very quickly. So we're not going to leave the double victory on. We are going on a seaside random map, and I think we can just go ahead and jump on in. Like I said, I've experimented with this a little bit just to see what it would take, if it was even possible, without really having some initial knowledge, which, you know, the initial knowledge is you're going to get attacked, and you're going to get attacked very quickly, and you got to kind of be ready for that. This is a starting location that makes me very happy. We got mountains everywhere, and mountains make for defensible situations, which we're really, really happy about. We've got some marble nearby. We've got some sorghum and some grapes. Okay, I like having all the marble. It's a little bit of a shame to not have any iron nearby, but I think it's going to be okay. I mean, with all these mountains, I don't think our mines are going to be found lacking. All we can do now is say, hey, where do we actually want to settle? And I think this is the spot. I mean, from here we get the one additional marble, but we may want this growth early on from the sorghum, and we already have a little bit of marble there. Here we get the double marble. But the thing is, okay, this kind of seals it for me. If we settle here, it's only 1 tile away to actually grab it. Same thing for this one down here. Whereas if we settle here, it's 2 tiles away to actually grab that. So we are going to move, and we are going to found the Fabius. Now, I had tinkered around with this. Another possible start is going with the landowners here, just because of having all that additional growth and the additional citizens. The citizens don't matter so much right away, I think. But just being able to get settlers out that much more quickly kind of is nice. But I think our capital is really going to be making a lot of military units. So I think I'm gonna go with Fabius. I have done it with Claudius, and it did work out just fine. No, we're going with the Fab here. Okay, we can see barbarians there, there. We got some gold down here, and a city site that is going to be challenging to get to. There's no way through any of this. Another city site over there, which is pretty interesting. Plenty of, okay, we got plenty of places that we can go to. And I guess we're going to go for it, you know? Let's, okay, warrior selected. I do not need the tutorial. This is not going to be a tutorial series. By any means, but you know, I'll tend to kind of explain things as I go along anyways, just so you know, like if you have no understanding of the game and you're not able to pick up on context clues, then maybe check out the other series I have for this, where I kind of learn the game as well and explore things at a much probably slower pace and explain things. But I do say that, but I almost inevitably end up just explaining everything anyways. So there's that. Now I can move this guy all the way up here and just start taking out these barbarians, which I think I'm going to do. I'm just going to go say hi and smack that guy down. We do have a worker here who I probably should have moved first. That's fine. We'll move him here and we'll get him to work. The explorer is not going anywhere. That's it. Scout selected. I wish I could turn off the tutorial. Is this possible? Disable tutorial. Thank you. What was that option? Follow AI moves when in war. Fine. We can't use our scout at all right now, but that's okay. We need to kind of assert our dominance, get rid of the barbarians where we can. Probably move over here next. We will start to scout, and I probably will send him down this way just to see how this connects, because this is likely the first location we will go to. And now choose research. First thing that I always like to do, open up the tech tree and progress towards forestry. I think getting access to a woodcutter right away is super, super good. I mean, otherwise you're just going to start chopping stuff down, and things do grow back, but it's just, I just rather not. We will need stone cutting, trapping, and polis for that. And stone cutting is here. So we will go for it. Stone cutting is very nice. We can put down some things over there. And we can just go ahead and end the first year. Easy peasy. And done. You've decided to attack me back. You please get me the farm. Lots of growth, lots of food. They changed the tiles for the growth, I think. They're like a little green person now, a little green head. Nice. Do that. Growth is nice. You're just going to attack the barbarians. I wonder, do you have steadfast? You do not. You just come down this way. A political prisoner. Our scouts encounter a party of Assyrian soldiers whipping a man bound by his wrists and ankles. They accuse the man of inciting rebellion, stalking members of the royal family, and attempt to infiltrate the treasury. He insists he is innocent. I can make him happy and then become a bad governor. I can make Assyria like us more, but I could have 20 years of a bad relation. I'll take it. You're at minus 60. I don't really care. Ooh, you are going to be somewhat close to that. Now the question is, can we we can actually get through here. That is interesting. One thing I kind of should have done first is put a general on this guy, promote and put a general, but I kind of wanted to be quick about it. And now it's probably better just to clear this out, isn't it? Because otherwise I'll take a few turns for this. Combat, Horsebane, Herbalist. Leads to Healer. Plus 1 HP per year, just automatically. Kind of like that. Alright, I'll do it. We'll take the time. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, moving down here is a bit of a risk as our first city because it's so close to Assyria. But we'll see. Great Migration. We found a bunch of things occupied by a tribe from beyond the sea. We can gain scouts, we can gain signs. We're just not going to have the orders to really use 2 scouts right now, so it's really not worth it. We'll take the signs and just get stone cutting, though. That's really nice. And we needed trapping as well in order to go towards what we wanted. Getting administration up is really good because, as you can see, we're already losing money, and that's just going to go faster and faster and faster as we carry on and start to expand as well. Yeah, I guess explore down around here. See what's going on. And we can end the year. Settler's going to be done pretty soon. We could just send him up to here. Trapping was discovered already, which is really nice. 200 extra stone. Pasture, I don't think we have anything for that. Getting freedom right off the bat doesn't make a big difference. I mean, it'll give us +1/+2 pretty quickly. Maybe going up towards monotheism is better. Getting just a big pile of stone would be nice. You know what? Let's just do it. It's only 2 years. I'm going to add myself, the king, so I start to gain experience. Right? I know we lost a bunch of health, so we lose a little momentum from that, but I think it's going to be fine. I also forgot about harvesting, which we really should not forget about. A gruff chieftain arrived from the Gauls. We can be humbled by them and give them a bunch of food. No. We can say if they like us, but we do become brave. Now we'll just say if. Okay, so the Gauls are here. A pretty scary location, I gotta say. Just settle a city. But I think it might be worth it. Yeah, you've been attacked again. Roma the settler is done. Technically, we could just send him up here. But I think I'm as crazy as it is. Like, moving down here and take... Well, we don't need to take it. We could just leave a unit there. I think it's actually a better idea just to move him up here. You? We can just take it. Warmonger. You decry our recent sacking of barbarians. That would be my brother, who's pretty pissed off. We could gain a free settler, gain legitimacy, which basically translates into more orders, which is pretty nice. I will totally just take a free settler. Conquering savages is the way of expansion. Thank you. You gave me a settler here. Which, okay, fine. This is not like a super great looking location for a city. It's very dry. I mean, we can put farms there. Yeah, I guess. Which means you don't need to go up there at all. Roma, you can do some production. Probably just get the slinger. You can see here we've got a lot of discontent already, which is pretty unfortunate. And slingers are expensive. No, they just consume 1 food, which is fine. Slinger it is, please. 4 years. We don't have the metal. So we are going to need to get some metal up quickly so we can start working on that as soon as possible, because warriors are definitely going to be something we need. There's the polis, which would give us money to prevent the bleeding that we've got going on here. So would a treasury granted, but I think we're going to go for the polis because it moves us towards getting the wood that we would want. You know, I think this is a fine place. It doesn't seem like the greatest location for a growth city. I guess there's some goats there. You would just start with the growth. You get additional citizens. Maybe it's something that we don't care about. Maybe getting the extra orders and the treasury right off the bat might be a better idea. I think that's what we're going to go for here, because we're going to need the orders very quickly. Okay, I'm sold. We found the Danes. We can heal. And I mean, you can just kind of run back down here. And you, my friend, my good friend, we're out. Unfortunate. What are we going to have you build right off the bat? Probably a worker. I mean, a militia to get this down to only minus 5? No, it doesn't. We're actually trade connected because of the river. Isn't that nice? Saving us a little bit of discontent there and not costing us that much money. Usually it's fairly expensive. Okay. Antium is expensive. I mean, costing us a fair amount. But, I mean, there's really nothing you can do about it, right? So I think we're just going to go with the worker. And we end the year. A marriage offer from Assyria. Yeah, that sounds great. I would love for that to happen. Additional civic and additional training, or just a lot of additional training. I think I will just take the additional civic. It actually gives us a 50% boost right there. Centralization or vassalage. Capital city gets better or less unit consumption. 25% science and 25% civic is not bad. I mean, considering how much science comes from Rome, it goes 4 additional science. But I think the unit consumption is actually something that we're going to be more concerned about. Because we're going to need a lot of units. They're going to get expensive. Let's do it. Ambition. Control 5 military units. That's something we're definitely going to do. Yeah, sure. Before we go and move you, I'm going to move you here. And you're going to throw a mine over here. Let's get an adjacency bonus to the mountains, but apparently not. That's a fine place for a mine. And I guess we're coming down here. I guess we're coming down here. Harvest those horses for a nice chunk. And we're out of orders already. They go so quickly. They go so quickly. Okay, seems to me like it doesn't matter so much. I mean, here we would get the horses that I just harvested eventually. But it is further away from the rest of my cities, though is slightly more defensible? No, because it's next to the forest. Honestly, I think being as close as possible is probably what we want to do here. And then the last city, we have the Julius. Additional culture, additional orders. I think I'm gonna actually skip the Claudius seat and ignore the growth here. And just go for the Valerius seat. Alright. 3 cities down. You're cautious with us, but at any point he can easily and will declare war on us, so we cannot get too relaxed. You should move over here and probably take this, and we are going to want to get another city as soon as possible. You can heal. You might as well just harvest some marble. These guys are probably going to be the first ones to attack us. Ostia, you know, it is good to have the merchant. It is good to have the merchant technically. The merchant, the militiaman. Guess with the 3 strength, he's not super weak, and I mean, it will stop you. It'll okay. We're just gonna do it. That seems like a terrible idea. I should go with the worker first. Into the militia, but we're definitely gonna need to get some troops down there ASAP. I mean, unfortunately, the capital is like basically relegated to defense at this point. Yeah, you can just move all the way over here, can't you? Nice. Good experience. Good damage. One up here and one down there. I'm going to send you down here, I think, first. Losing a lot of money now. Yep. Because we got those cities and they're not connected. You have no space. We lack the food and we lack the iron. I'm going to get you one militia here. Because that will also give you at least a +1. I mean, you're like the city that I least need to defend. So just having a militia kind of hang out here probably makes sense. I mean, having more workers. Actually, getting another worker. I think we need to do it. And this is why I like having the growth city. And now I kind of feel bad that I didn't do it. Because you can really use and leverage that growth city to pump out the builders for you. And we are skipping that. But yeah, you're going to just stay here. I might as well promote you right off the bat. A bonus from Hills. Guard. Focus for more crit. If damaged, you get 10% more. That'll work pretty well in the city. Because you take a tiny amount of damage when you get attacked. But I also do like crit. Right? This gives 10% extra crit, does it? Yeah. I'm going to go for that. And because we have so much training right now, we really get a lot that I don't need to worry about it. You, my friend, we've got all the orders that we need right now. And let's just go kind of explore. And look for something like this. Vulgar speech. Despicable. Latin dialect used by the lower classes of several extinct tribes. You can display it, gain some culture, science, or legitimacy. I'm going to go for the science, I think. And unfortunately, we did not get what we want. But a free settler, I will take. I will definitely take that free settler. We can move him over here eventually. Egypt begins construction of the pyramids. Of course they do. They always do. Yeah. Promote you. You can get tracker, additional vision, or Highlander fighting from hills. I think I will just give you, just make you stronger on whatever units you're leading. And you, I can add a general as well. Invisible in neutral trees. That's pretty interesting. Anybody that just gives free units? No. You do additional, yeah, gains hero. Fabius Romanus. You got quite the thick neck there, my friend. Yeah, lots of extra damage. Okay, Fabius. Welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome aboard. Just going out here. We just really want to find more of these camps, right? And we'll move him whenever we can. Antium, you've completed a worker. Get me the militia, please. And a new heir. Oh, adorable baby. Cornelia. My legacy is secured. Show some respect. King of Assyria arrives to address the court. Ashurbanipal insists that members of the court kneel to kiss his feet as is customary in Assyria. All families will be pissed off at me, or he will become pissed off at me. I gain pride. -1 wisdom. Warrior gives me -5% crit chance? Oh no, the -1 wisdom does that. I would like the legitimacy. It's unfortunate that we can't do something else. I mean, I guess these are all not great. This would be a good one. Getting legitimacy for more orders. It sucks to lose the wisdom. I'm just going to take the minus. Families are fine. Lumber mill. 7 years is a very long time. Yeah, I know I should probably get the treasury, but Let's just move towards the lumber mills, please. Is this my free settler? It is. All right, I'm gonna move you out. And then we're actually done for this first episode. So far, okay, right? Obviously, but we have to be careful because fairly soon, a raid is probably going to be called against us. We're not going to necessarily know the direction it's going to come from, but it's going to be something like 4 or 5 units coming at us. And obviously, just like the one guy we have here and the no guys that we have there is not going to be enough. That's kind of the... I am expanding very quickly, and I'm hoping that it's going to pay off. I'm not sure that it will. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Quick shout out, before I end it, to my couple of patrons. Daniel Barlow Sabo, aka Eurotrash, thank you very much, as well as Pasukaru and Ramgar MT. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and name my cities after the 3 of them as appreciation for that. You can find a link down to the Patreon below in the description, as well as links to my Twitch channel, my Twitter account, @ManTheMakerLP, and the Discord. I recommend coming and saying hi in any which way that you would like. If you like this episode, if you like Old World, if you like me playing Old World, don't forget the like button. Let me know that. Let the algorithm know that. It's the easiest way to help support the channel. And the least committal, right? You don't even have to subscribe. Just hit that like button. However, if you do subscribe, I do got lots of videos coming out all the time. You wouldn't want to miss that. And you can hit the bell button to get those sweet, sweet notifications. And that's it for this first episode. Really excited to get back into this game. I've been thinking about it for a while. I'm pumped. Hope you guys are too, and I hope you join me to see if we survive at all. I mean, this could be a very, very short series. We just don't know. I have faith. I've got some faith in myself. So we'll see together. And until then, my name is Man the Maker. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day.